I'm excited to bring everybody here. I'm going to have everybody kind of introduce themselves really quick. Joining us today as Rifnar, the Turtle Barbarian, we've got Dano.
What up? Hi, everybody.
We've been working really hard to get him on the stream one of these days so that we could get him onto the D&D campaign, but we figured it'd be better to bring him on not just as a guest character one day, but as a main character of a secondary campaign. And then, as always, joining me routinely here, we've got Chris, also known as Papa Bear, playing Elaine Yakko, the Furbolg Wizard.
Hello.
And then down here on the bottom, we've got our boy Sasquatch joining us today, playing Oleth, the Goliath Monk, which that is a build. Then we've got, of course, our main designer of emotes, Sinful Lux, also known as Junkrat, the Forest Gnome Rogue, tonight.
Hi.
And then joining me today, we've got Willie BTV, playing our one and only Jeff, the Human Artificer. Yes, it is Jeff. Don't worry, Jeff. Name's Jeff. How'd I get here?
My name is Jeff.
I fell in a hole. And today, the Battle Royale is not being held in the Stadium of Aros. All five of our adventurers, all five of our adventurers have heard word of a staff wielding immense power. They've made their way. They found an abandoned cave off the coast of Glydian and made their way down through a spiraling set of stairs, seemingly all five following the same path, but ending up in different positions of the dungeon. As they find themselves facing with cold air and a faint breeze despite no wind being occupied here. Only one may walk out the victor of tonight's Battle Royale. Only one will make their way into the main campaign. We just got a $50 donation. How's it going?
Oh my goodness.
Anonymous, whoever thou may be, feel free to leave who you would like to be gifting initiative in the chat. You have 10 to dole out. That
will be going all to you, my good sir.
Oh, good God. Get ready for some overpowered NPCs, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for some NPCs getting guaranteed saves?
I'm
prepared.
Scared.
It is officially hell. So just so we're clear, Oleth, that means you're first based off of your dexterity stat.
I
know. Oh, I know. We will start with you. Let me pan up here.
Check my movement. His movement.
All right. So on the main screen of your player character, you can see your movement speed.
I see it now.
All right. So you just take the regular move. You can also take the dash action if you'd like. Seeing as you haven't seen anything just yet. Technically, both these doors were closed. I just had to open them for before the camera account to come stalk you for a second.
What does dash give me again? What's the movement speed for dash?
It basically just gives you your movement again, so it doubles it.
Yeah, I'll do dash.
Okay. And then you break through that door. And as you get in, you see nothing currently. As you walk into the room, you have basic passive perception, so it's not like you walk in here and go blind. As you walk through the room, you see 4 glowing crystals surrounding a statue of a wyvern. It looks to be frozen in time. As you see the 4 crystals, they all are illuminating various colors. That's what you see as you walk into the room.
Yeah, I want to. Can I perception check on the crystal?
Yeah. Roll perception.
Can I not drag perception? There it goes.
You should be able to. Alright, so as you eye the crystal, you see it is a like chiseled structure. Looks like it has been refined. It seems to be pronounced from a pillar from the ground that's about 5 feet tall. It's made out of a silver stone texture. You see as you're eyeing it, it is illuminated with green, and you see a light green fume emanating from it ever so slightly. Nothing else entirely. You can get a rhythm of the crystal, kind of just as you kind of take in the information.
Okay. All right, I guess that's gonna be it for me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jeff, can you get my camera over there? Yeah.
Okay, so I got 30 movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I can move my own dude?
Yep.
Okay.
Try to center yourself. We'll say you begun here up in there, so that way you're on like the even squares. It gets all funky when you're on the half.
Okay. So I counted it out, and I should be able to go through the door
Okay.
if it'll open.
Let me open it for you.
And right there.
So you just run to get there. As you open through the door, you hear from both corners of you. You hear.
Fuck. Okay. All right.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Junkrat.
I will dash out of here.
Dash out. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Open the door.
As you walk out,
To
you
here.
see a lumbering figure stood over next to a crystal examining it, and you both make eye contact as you see a small figure coming in clad in various bits and pieces of leather and different things, her hair covering her face as she comes in with this just lightly glowing red dagger on her side. And you see on the opposite side, you see a lumbering Goliath figure stood with a sword on his back looking at a crystal, and you make eye contact and know that the other person is here for the same thing. All right. Anything else in your turn?
Nope. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, no.
Okay. Cool. All right, Elaine.
All right, so I'm gonna start by moving.
Sorry, I had to move the camera in.
Oh, okay. Can I step over these little things where my icon is right now?
Those are seats. Those are actual benches.
Okay. I'm going to dash as well.
Okay. As you make your way into that room, emerging from the ground, you see two skeletons just emerge from below that little depth. It's about a 5-foot drop down from where you see there. But you see as they just like the magic bringing them together, you hear the various bones just clanking together as they get back up. Both of them holding a short sword, and both of them just turning right towards your face.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Toll of the Dead on this one here.
Looks like they saved.
Okay. That will be it for me.
All right. Seeing as they use their turn to enter, this would have been their turn right here, but they use their turn to get up and come to life. So that is their turn. And speaking of, from across the room, almost as if he had appeared from thin air as he seemingly walked through a door, and the door closed, and from your perception, It looked like he just walked through the wall. As you walked into the room, you see two skeletons emerging, and you see across from you a lumbering furbolg clad in robes, holding a quarterstaff as they come through an open doorway, and you see two skeletons stood there. And then you, Lena, you see this gigantic turtle walking through the door, holding a large sword. And as he steps through, you kind of make eye contact. You can tell this turtle has seen some stuff. Various impacts on the shell, scars laden on its body. Definitely been through a bit. And
very much come in here and already see some problems stirring here over in some skeletons coming up across the way. So this is very much a very typical situation of where I may need to be putting on my best defense here. So I'm just going to kind of creep along the walls here, take it, slow as my pappy says, is just saying, always going across the way and just, making sure we get there. So I'm going to go here and seeing how there's some commotion here. I'm going to just put up my shell defense and kind of turtle in, wait and see kind of what happens from a turtle's point of view, if you can understand what I'm saying here. But very much we're going to go full defense and see what happens, and then we'll probably engage, I'll tell you. So we're in shell defense right now, which is basically adding +4 to my bonus AC right now. So I tell you, this is a good time here.
Perfect. All right. So you see as Rifnar makes contact, seeing the commotion, and just kind of shulks down, limbs seemingly receding into the shell, keeping an eye out, but keeping himself very well defended. Then we pan back to Oleth, who has now just seen another figure enter his room.
So I'm going to wave. And I'm going to be like, what's your name?
Junkrat?
Name?
What's
I
your
have
name?
one. Wouldn't you like to know?
I asked, what's your name?
What's in a name?
Letters.
That is an ask. Junkrat is what I'm called.
Okay, that answered my question. Thank you. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. Appreciate it. No more questions. I'm just going to move this way. Just kind of like look at the dragon.
So as you step onto the rug, as you're making your way
Okay, let
on
me
your
go
left
back.
foot, oh, it's already too late. As you step
All
onto
right.
the rug, you hear crackling from the stone.
I mean, I'm a big dude. That could be my weight.
It could be.
Story of my life, bro.
So, do I need to do a perception check on that, or are you about to do something?
Just pulling something out. Sorry, it takes a second.
Oh, it's all good. I just wanted to be sure.
You see as this once stone figure shatters, and a wyvern takes its place, crystal and silver, and you see her just shaking from the stone. It looks pretty terrifying. Some meaty fangs, and its wings dormant in this place, seeing how tall it is. You probably got a 25-30 foot ceiling in this room. Very out of place for a creature, but it makes eye contact with you the moment you stepped on the rug. And at the same time, all four of the crystals begin to illuminate even brighter. And that once more dominant hum goes to more of a... yeah. That is that turn, unless you have anything else you want to do, because you still have the rest of your turn.
Okay, let me see here. Can I do an Arcana check to see what type of magic the crystals are now that they were activated?
the way I do things in my campaigns is based off of the character's background. You have like a light amount of Arcana you could try, just to see if you know. But it would only be by passing. You haven't studied anything in particular.
Guess you're right. Okay, let's see here. I mean, I guess it's all I can really do, except
if you didn't take your full movement, you could technically go into attack, but it's up to you. I don't
you
know
said this thing's
exactly
big
your
and
movement.
scary, and I'm by myself.
It's true. It's true. But at the end of the day, the one who kills the wyvern is probably the winner. So
I got an idea. All right, I got something.
all right.
I'm gonna use intimidation towards the other person that was in this room that I was asking their name for earlier.
Okay.
Junkrat, to make them help me see if I can intimidate them into helping me attack the wyvern.
All right. Roll intimidation for me.
Got you. 16.
What do you say?
One who didn't know their name, we're in danger. Help.
You're pretty intimidated. He's a pretty big figure. Maybe not like fear intimidation, but you can definitely tell the target of this room is the dragon. But you're also here for yourself, so you do it you.
I will slay this dragon on my own.
Well, you said you're gonna
But
slay
you-
it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But you will be there too, I guess.
All
I'll
right.
attack.
Okay.
So I'll use the rest of my movement. To get up on it, right? So I will.
Yep.
So I want to make sure I'm doing this right because these abilities are kind of iffy.
Okay.
So I have one where it says I can attack twice. I have another one that says I can attack twice again, and another one that says I can attack once. Can I combine them and attack 5 times?
You should have, because you have extra attack, and then you have
extra
your,
attack. Which other one was it?
and then you have, if you use a key point, you can use flurry of blows. Personally, I'm of the opinion you can just spend as many of your flurry of blows in a turn. Maybe if you just want to spend all your key points, go nuts.
Let's do it.
All right, so you have for your level, you should have. Let's see here. Thought I wrote it down on your character, but I didn't.
Does it have Wolf's Bane as a weapon?
So on flurry of blows, it's just unarmed attacks. So
Got you.
you use your sword once, and then it's just all unarmed from that point.
Okay. So let's do. I had to roll for. So I just need to roll for initiative, right?
Oh,
Or
so
not
on this
initiative,
one,
AC.
so what you'll do is you Control F click on it, so you make sure it's targeted. I'll know that you have it selected at this point. Yep, you've got it. And then you go to your attack screen, which is not showing your fist. So let me put that in there for you.
Okay. Where's the attack screen again? I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. It's on your player sheet. So when you pull your player sheet up, on the actions option, the very bottom
Got it.
tab, that is the one where you'd roll your attacks.
Got it. So I will roll the short sword first. I know you're doing the unarmed, but I know.
So unarmed is a d20 plus your dexterity and proficiency to hit. Let me just see if I can just put a dummy item in there to make it easier.
Okay. It's definitely different playing a character you're not used to. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I'd say at this point with your melee attack should be a d4 for your regular attacks at this point.
Okay, so I just need to do all unarmed then, all 5 attacks.
So yeah, you would do 1 with your sword. So you'd roll to attack. So if you carry that dice that just says dice plus 8, you roll that. Since you're targeting it, it'll roll it as if you attacked. And it says it was a hit. So now you take the damage box there. So the 1d6 plus 5. Then you roll that. So it's now wounded. So it took 11 points of damage. And then from that point, your sword actually does impose another effect. So they need to make a DC 15 Constitution save, which I roll on my part in this case because it's a description one. And they fail, and they take an additional 1d4 of necrotic damage. So just roll a d4 for me. So just from that bottom tray, you can just grab a d4 out. So they take 2 additional damage. Perfect. And now you can roll your fist attacks from there on. So just drag
just the D's, or need to do the
you would
D20 first.
So you got to roll the D20. So each time we see if it hits or doesn't. So that one hit. So now you can roll damage. Perfect. Then roll the D20 again.
I got it now.
That was a crit. Nice. Now when you roll the damage, it'll automatically apply the crit damage too. And that is 2. You got 3 more. You can just repeat the process. You just land in blow after blow. And something we try to do here on the rolls to hit, try to call out your dice just in case people are watching and are listening and not watching.
So I missed twice. Some other 2 attacks. My last 2 didn't hit.
Okay. All right. So you see as Oleth runs up and he takes his blade and he just right down the stomach of the wyvern. And then as you like pull your blade back, you just take fist after fist. And as you're punching the first couple of times, you feel the impact. The last 2 times you punch, but they're just getting weak because you're punching this very scaly, tough dragon that once stone. And he's just laying into him. You just slowly start to reel back. And that was 2 key points per, so you took 2 of them, so that's 4 points less on your total. And I think at your level, at level 6, you should have 6 points. So you have 2 key points remaining, which I'm just going to put on your main tab of your character.
Awesome.
So under main, under special move, I'm just putting key points. Total 6, remaining 2, and you can just modify that as well. Perfect.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good turn. You just riddled the wyvern. All right, and that moves us on to the next turn. Jeff, what are you doing, Jeff?
I'm gonna move. Okay, so 30 movement speed to get me about right there.
Okay, you turn the corner and you see a wyvern, and you just hear grunts of a large figure that you can't really see. You just hear as he's just like seemingly attacking the wyvern, but you can't really make it out from here.
Okay, so I can see a wyvern.
Yep.
And I see a sumbitch wailing on it.
You hear a sumbitch wearing on it.
I'm gonna go invisible.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, so as you see the wyvern, you just disappear.
I'm gone. I'm not even supposed to be here. So.
Perfect.
Yeah.
By the way, as you pass from the other direction, you did hear, or previously heard, kind of emanating from there.
Yeah.
A large figure steps from the shadows. All right, let me. Damn shortcuts. Okay. A large lumbering figure steps from the shadows. You can thank Dano for these. They were just going to be regular zombies, but instead of it, you now see a large lumbering ogre zombie just make eye contact at you. And as you heard that noise, you just
Fucking going. Gone.
perfect. And that's your turn, unless you had anything else you wanted to do, but you are now invisible.
Nope.
Just for the rest of you, you cannot see his player token. It treats it as if you guys are all in a party, so I can't make him only visible to himself. All right. That moves us on to Junkrat. You just saw this figure start pummeling this wyvern after kind of intimidating you to also want to attack the wyvern. But then to the right of you, you heard footsteps and then nothing.
I'm focused on dragon, so I'm gonna cast True Strike
Okay.
at it. I believe I'm in range. Here, hold on. Merp. The fuck?
True strike is within 30
Yes.
feet.
I'm in range. So yeah, True Strike on that Debbie, and so that I know. And then yes.
And then yes. Okay.
Yes.
So that just gives you see as you point it, you get this like insight to know roughly its pattern where to strike. You feel yourself just this light eminent glow as you just kind of gain this immediate knowledge in combat.
And
So it is your action, so you have your bonus action left.
right. I don't know how to read this freaking thing because cunning action.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna do hide.
Okay.
Uh,
So you moved over there. Okay. Now roll a
Yeah.
stealth check.
okay. Yes, stealth. Shoop.
I already know that's
24.
more than your passive perception, Olaf. You once saw a figure over there, and now they are gone. So it seemingly ran behind the crystal, but like you were so focused on that, or they could have gone in the back of the room. Things just keep vanishing. It's almost like you're focused on this wyvern, but you know, who knows? All right, and we move
I
back.
just said bye bye.
It emanates from the chamber like bye bye as it ripples out. We then move over
Oh,
to the
shit, hold
other. Oh no, she's getting it out.
Continue.
Where did my camera account go?
It was over the
Oh,
river.
there it is. Okay. Move her on back. I was like, where did I put it? Anyways, we then move over to Elaine.
So just to double check the spot in front of me, is it just like dirt in the ground?
So before you is a stone pool, is the best way I could describe it. Inside you see various bones, bodies, like just littered in here. It's like a gore pool. As you look at it, you see the two skeletons that seemingly emanated as you walked into the room, but you see various other bones and pieces inside of there.
Okay. So I just heard the turtle walking up towards me, and these two skeletons are present. Knowing this, I'm gonna be a little intimidated, and I cast Thunderwave.
They both failed. So as you down, it ripples out with thunder. And they both take 3 damage, and then they both fly back. What is that, 10, 15 feet?
10 feet.
So both of them ripple back out. And those of you who are in the other room, you just hear this loud as this thunderous energy ripples out of the room. And Rifnar, you do see these skeletons seemingly holding themselves somehow and not falling to the ground, but they just get pushed all the way out. And as they do, the one that's closest to you kind of ripples back and looks back at you.
And then I do have a question for you.
Yep.
One of the level 3 spells that I have has a casting time of 1 minute. Would that be an action then?
So that'd be. Let's see here.
I don't want to say it just yet and give something away if I can't use it so far.
I know which one you're talking about. For the sake of gameplay, you're allowed to just cast it.
Okay,
because this is just a combat session. It is an action, but you know.
So am I able to cast it this turn then, given that
You
Thunderwave
just
is an
used
action?
Thunderwave, so no.
Okay, totally fine. I really don't like this turtle, and I'm going to use my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get right there.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Meanwhile, back here in the main room, the Wyvern, having been pummeled by this Goliath monk clad in crimson robes as he's just punching at it, the last two feeling weak, it ripples back from it and decides to take its attack. It has a multi-attack on here. It takes a bite at you. And critically misses. It goes wide, leaving you an opportunity to attack with your offhand, so not your sword. So I'm going to allow you to attack on its turn. We reward and penalize ones in this campaign, so just be prepared for that. You might get fucked if you roll a 1.
So do I need to roll d20, right?
Yeah, just roll the same thing we were doing for your unarmed attack. So you can just roll that as normal. So on your sheet. Okay.
I did it.
Thank you. Perfect. So you see as it lunges its neck out, you just kind of uppercut into its throat. You feel the damage ripple from it. As it reels back, it takes its stinger attack. So you see as its tail whips around and lashes at you. This one hits. And you take 6 points of damage. And then it makes you roll a Constitution save, which will automatically roll for you. You failed the save. And you took 13 points of poison damage. So as you're punching the throat, you don't even hear it, but you just hear this sudden as it digs into your stomach and reels out, and you feel the pulsing just of black toxins fill your gut. You don't know what it is, but it did not feel good.
Oh.
Perfect. That is its turn. The skeleton's now rippling from what happened. One still maintaining eye contact with Elaine. Uses half of its movement, or part of its movement, to climb up, and then just having enough to close the distance, rushes up and takes a sword strike at Elaine. Apparently not listing you as targeted, but it did hit. I know that's a 22 is more than enough.
Oh, yep.
And you take 6 damage. I'll just apply that to you because it's still not targeting you. So the skeleton just hobbles up as you're kind of rushing to the side, reeling from the thunder wave, thinking about what to do next. And as it kind of catches you off guard, slashes down across your arm. You feel the blood kind of pouring out. Then the other skeleton, as it turned and made eye contact with Rifnar, climbs up and moves over to Rifnar and takes a sword strike. And that misses. So, reeling in your defense, it just bounces off of your shell. The lack of muscle mass and determination was not enough to penetrate your defenses. Which, in turn, leads us to Rifnar's turn.
So I come out with my shell and say, "Oh, hey there! You gotta be careful with the shell there. It's not meant to be scratched or scraped by any means, but truly don't appreciate you, friend, to come up here and just knock on my shell. I tell you, if you get me angry, you're really not gonna enjoy the time of me being angry at you. So we're just going to straighten this out real quick, and I'm going to take my great axe here and just, take a good 2 swings at you, and we'll have a good time. So here's the first. Oh, I should have target.
Straight yeeted it. That for sure hit. But
Let's see. There we go.
awesome.
Do I have to? You want me to re-roll?
No, just roll damage. I know I hit.
Oh, let's see. That is 1d12.
I should have it on your thing. So under Actions tab, if you click on the 1d12 plus 7, just click that and then drag it into the box.
Perfecto.
With one swing, you just come across, and the magic that was holding these bones together shatters as the skeleton falls to just a bunch of bones on the ground. Almost intimidated by the fact that you're coming down with this great axe. It's pretty brutal. It's gone.
Well, friend, I told you, if you hit on the shell, I tell you, it's not a good time for anyone. But I see the little Furblong and say, hey, Miss Furblong, way to good start some thunderstorms in this area. I don't see a lot of Furblongs starting thunderstorms in these areas. So I just give a good solid wave and say, if you need help, I'm on my way. And then I'm just going to take half movement because I had to come out of prone and just move a short time there. That's where I'll end my turn.
Well, thanks.
Which then moves us to the ogre's turn, or the ogre zombie, as it slowly
Stop.
As it's walking, it runs into you, and as it's a kind of a dumb creature, you see that you heard it as it kind of was dragging up, and you were kind of frozen in fear. You heard the sliding of some sort of metal object just as it's rippling down the hallway. And then as it runs into you, it goes and it brings a morning star down towards you at disadvantage because you are invisible. And you just kind of and dodge to the side, and you all in the room hear the as it crumbles to the ground. And that's its turn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then from the other side of the room, you hear the door open, or not door open, it's still open. You just hear as another ogre zombie comes around from the other corner. Again, donations, man. They create hell. And that was the other ogre zombie's turn. Moving us back to Oleth, who is currently stood in front of a wyvern. And reeling back from everything that has happened, you turn to your left and you see another large lumbering ogre zombie peering from the door.
I yell across the room and go, I'll get to you.
Wait your turn.
I want to keep attacking the wyvern.
Okay.
I want to use... So I want to attack... I have 2 key left.
Okay.
I want to use both this turn. I want to use one to attack a second time with... So I want to do my regular attack, and I want to attack my second time with Stunning Strike to use my other 2 key.
Okay. So you do get 2 attacks automatically, because whenever you take an attack with your martial arts weapon, you're able to use an unarmed strike. So every turn you get 2. And then
so
you
what
can
I
use
want to
Stunning
do
Strike on the unarmed one.
Okay, so what I want to do then is 3 attacks, then, just to go ahead and use my key up.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and just do an attack with my sword, an unarmed attack, and then use my 2 key to do an extra attack with the Stunning Strike.
Okay.
All right, so let's do that. Let's do sword first.
Was not targeting it.
Oh, let me target it. Sorry.
You're good.
It's not letting me.
It would have hit, so
Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
make sure you click on your token first and then control it.
Oh, Is it now?
Yeah, it shows
There we go.
that you're targeting the wyvern.
Do that, and then
Alright.
we do an unarmed. Then finally,
You can just redeem points in the chat, Woody. If you redeem anybody, I'll just call out who you want to send them to.
use my fist for it. Hit. I'll do the damage plus my. He has to be stunned for the next turn, and he has to do.
So what's the save for it?
Looking right now, it is a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Spending another one of my DM points here to give him advantage. What was the saving throw again? Apologize.
Constitution.
What was the save?
What's it against? It doesn't.
If I recall correctly,
What's your
it's
DC?
12 plus your Dex modifier.
Oh, 12 plus my dex.
Oh, so 17? It fails,
I
so
think
it
that
is
could be wrong.
stunned. Let me double check that one really quick.
Okay, yeah, because it doesn't tell me on here.
You're good. The key is save DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier. So it'd be plus 3. Plus 3 plus your wisdom. Your wisdom is plus 2, so plus 5, 13. It's saved.
Damn.
So as you're trying, I mean, it's still a good blow. You come in, you pummel right in the spot you feel like it was, but you feel just as your hand connects, it just faintly slips, almost feeling that contact that would have otherwise stunned it ripple out. Sorry, man. Good try. Good try. Still great damage. You've done 70 points of damage to this thing. So, makes you feel good. That's all you. Holland. Anything else on your turn?
Let me see if there's something else I can do.
You're pretty tough with no key points because that's kind of like your bread and butter for other things.
Yeah, I was trying to get as much damage as I could into it. That way,
Oh, for sure.
maybe. Because I have 2 other things I can do, but I need to wait till next turn.
Okay.
So I am just going to yell, intimidate. I'm just going to use an intimidate yell real quick after I attack. To everyone in the room, just like a huge yell, and say, let's see here, I'm trying to find my skills. There we are. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. I just want to yell, like, intimidate, just try to intimidate everyone in the room to actually help, instead of being scared, because I saw everyone disappear. So I just want to, like, do I just need to do a D20 still?
All right. Yeah. Just roll a d20 plus your intimidation.
It's not good. I'm just gonna yell, am I the only person helping here? Where'd you guys go?
And as you do that, all you hear is the various groans of ogres and a wyvern going, staring at you.
I'm just gonna under my breath. Great. And that's it.
All right. We move back to Jeff, who is staring at a 10-foot tall ogre zombie lumbering as it's pulling the Morning Star, getting prepared for another strike.
Fuck that.
Just FYI, as you're moving, since it's aware of your presence, it still gets to take an attack of opportunity as its reaction. Just letting you know if that changes what you're going to do. They still have disadvantage. They still might not hit, but...
God, I hope not.
Okay, so they're taking that?
Okay.
All right. That one hit. Actually, I have to roll disadvantage, so I'll roll the second time here. Both 13s, both 13s. Sorry, my dude. And as you're running, it just hears this stumbling, and it was going for its second strike anyways, but it just hears your... And it smashes you into the wall as it ripples back out, and you feel your whole left side just pouring blood. Thankfully, the invisibility has covered it, but as it pulls the star out and you just hear fumbling around the corners, you just keep running. Thankfully, though, as you pass by the red crystal that has been emanating energy, you actually gain 1d4 in HP from walking past it, and the crystal goes. So you gain back 3 HP.
Hey, Ricky, just so you know, Woody just redeemed advantage for Dana, Willie, and Sasquatch.
Perfect. So remember that, the three of you. All of you have advantage.
Nice.
I just pulled that HP back down for you, so you're not as injured as you once were.
Awesome.
Perfect. All right, anything else on your turn?
Do I lose invisibility, or do I have to? Oh, it's concentration, so I gotta roll a something or another.
Yeah, roll it, and I think you have to just get above a D10.
So what am I rolling? Constitution
Just,
saving?
Just roll a D20.
D20? Okay.
You got it. You're good.
Yep. Alright. I'm doing nothing. I'm just gonna wait till everybody else dies.
Just standing in the room. Sasquatch's face. The betrayal. The betrayal. People out here playing to win.
So this better not foreshadow the campaign, Willie.
Nah, bro.
All right, that moves
that
us.
holds grudges.
That moves us on to Junkrat, who seemingly vanished earlier, and you're now seeing all sorts of things come out. You hear the smashing of a morning star, and you hear the faint footsteps, but you don't really know where they go. And the Wyvern seemingly exchanging blows with this large Goliath standing next to it. What do you do? Oh, your mic's muted. I think it's because you have voice mod on. And don't have it programmed inside of Discord. Still can't hear you. Hello?
Ah, horse shit!
Technical difficulties.
God dang it, man.
Still not working though.
Negative.
That thing whooped the shit out of me.
Man, if only we had a sponsor, this would be the perfect place for an ad read. Am I right or am I right?
Oh, you're
Guys,
right.
if you do,
Fucking where's
do we
Sam?
have a sponsor?
Hello?
There,
Oh,
there,
I hear you. There we
you
go.
Okay, we could hear you for a second and now it's gone again.
It's lighting up though, like it detects it.
Papa, you need to be set free on this
Oh,
thing.
it's going through the headset mic.
Well, now.
Yeah, I
Because
changed
the other one's
it.
not
Okay.
working.
Because it's broken. I broke it. Can I see the wyvern from here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna use throw my dagger at it and use the special thing.
Roll the throw for it. Make sure it's targeted.
It
It
20.
hits.
Ooh. Okay. So how does this work?
So as it hits, you appear behind it as it lands,
yes.
holding the dagger.
And don't I get a second attack
Yep, you
on
pull it out, and you can take another stab at it. So roll the damage.
Okay. 7.
Perfect. Now roll
And
the
then do I
second.
have to? Yeah, okay. And it's so it says I have advantage on this attack. Would it only apply to the other one?
Or for the stealth one?
For the true strike.
Oh yeah, it would have been for the first one. So
Okay.
you could roll again,
13.
see if that first one was a nat 20. Look at that.
Okay.
It wasn't.
No.
So just roll for damage on the second one.
But does the second one hit? Is 13.
It hit. Like it shows in the
Oh,
chat
okay.
that it hit.
Oh shit! I should read. Oh, whoops! I rolled another attack. My
Rolling. That one doesn't count.
bad. 8.
Yeah, just. And then you pull the blade back out.
Okay, and then I am going to use cunning action and disengage from this guy and run back over here.
Okay. And without even knowing what happened or where, just although really quick, Allie, could you mute your mic? Thank you. As you as you're sitting there, Olaf, you hear this whoosh, as the small figure appears behind the wyvern, dragging their blade down, pulling it out, slashing again, kicking off, doing a small flip, and then sliding back around the corner of the blue crystal. A lot went on there. And yeah, that moves us back into the other room with Elaine, stood in front of a skeleton who just made contact.
I don't like these skeletons. I'm gonna cast Misty Step and teleport 25 feet away from this.
Okay.
And now I can see.
You see
The
in here
wyvern
a
and
wyvern that's bloodied a bit, and you see an Olaf who has this large hole in his abdomen from the stinger that is kind of rippling around.
Okay. I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level.
Was Misty Step
Oh
a
shit!
bonus action?
Bonus action, yeah.
Sorry, my dude, that's the terror of playing a caster.
Yeah, no, bonus action. We're good.
Cool. Alright.
I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness at Olaf at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh, it was almost really good, and then it still hits because it's a 17.
Yikes.
And then I believe for 2nd level, I get to roll an additional D8. 10 damage.
All right.
I'm then going to use my movement.
So
10,
you used
15,
your poison,
20,
and then you
25.
used your additional ability, and Olaf, you fall unconscious as you succumb to the poison, and yeah, you just as you're kind of crumbling to the ground, you look over and you see this wizard covered in blood on her arm, just as this cloud just ripples, and you just feel the strength leaving your body as
Sorry
you slump
about
to the
that.
ground.
Oh, hey.
And that will end my turn right there.
By the way, the wyvern, seeing the figure in front of it lose consciousness, it makes eye contact with Elaine.
Oh shit! I like the other room better.
We then move to the wyvern's turn.
Oh, double shit! I think I should go back to the other room.
You see as it and begins to hover about 5, almost 10 feet above the ground. It closes the distance on Elaine and decides it's going to take, it's now that it's flying, it's 5 attack, multi-attack, and take 2 claws, a bite, and a stinger.
Dirty.
First one hits. Second one misses. Those were bites, but it's the same thing. So those were the claws. This is the bite. That one hits. And this is the stinger.
I cast a shield on the last attack.
Okay. All right. So that would put you above that. So it saves on the last
that put
one.
Me at 17 on the
We'll
last
see
one.
if you make it past the first
Fuck.
3. Or first, yeah. 1. That's 4 attacks. My B. So as the bite did 10 damage as it rips out flesh, and then the claws as they come through just slash down. You're holding on, and the shield blocks the stinger, so you're just rippling from it, and you see this and this beam or this layer of magic, and the stinger comes flying around, and it actually cracks through the shield, and you see the stinger pointing at your face as it's just jammed there in the arcane magic as it ripples itself back out and the shield breaks. Well, still holding intact somewhat, but
that was really close.
Allie, this reminds me of Shattercock. It's me, Shattercock. Anyways, that moves us from the Wyvern's turn. Holding on for one more turn, my dude. The skeleton. I'm gonna just for both of you, I'm gonna roll a perception check from it, see if it couldn't see anything. It did not. As it's turning around, it did not see you curb that corner. So it turns around and sees Rifnar and kind of closes the distance, but doesn't make it all the way. It's just kind of fumbling through the bodies in the ground, staring at you, rushing. We then move over to Rifnar as you see Elaine cast a bunch in the middle, seeing a figure from your distance, fairly faint, not super faint at this point, crumble, and then turn the corner and you see the Wyvern that was once there fly, and then sitting there in the middle, and you see all this lashing out kind of hidden behind your vision as a skeleton fumbles through the center of bodies towards you.
So I gotta say, like, there's a lot of hectic goodness going on right now. Here I thought I saw a friend of Furblong, but then all of a sudden gone and just ditches me here with some skelly friends, and then now there's crazy Wyverns just running around, just causing some kind of ruckus. Like, this is making me very upset, and I gotta say, I am not pleased with what the current situation is. And Mr. Skelly, you coming up upon me and just wanting to provide this kind of aggression will not stand, my friend. So I'm gonna come up to you, and we're gonna slam some hammers down to you, okay? So we're gonna just target you right up here. Oh wait, I gotta click on me first, then them.
For the cool atmosphere on this, I would say you jump with your battle axe in your hands as you lift off, trying to come down on this little fucking poor skeleton here in the middle.
All right, here we go. We're rolling, and we hits the 3 with the. Oh no, that did hit.
Oh, still hit.
Oh well, then we're rolling some damage, eh?
Barbarians, man. As it comes, and you feel it digging, and the moment you land, you have to keep pushing, and you just keep pushing until the bones explode out. As the magic that was trying to hold itself together to the very brink just shatter outwards.
So now that Mr. Skilly friend is out, have to break character real quick. Question.
Yep.
On one of my abilities is a fast movement. My regular movement is 30 plus. So is that already included in my movement stat, or is that in addition to?
I think that's included in there because you have 25 by default by being a turtle.
Okay.
So, it's
right.
kind of recovering for the fact that you're a turtle.
All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right. So back in character, I'm coming over, and I obviously am extremely upset about the chaos that I'm seeing in front of me. Especially people of casting some weird sickness across the room. Like, I don't know why some people would do that. So as my Tutorian ways go, I'm going to just kind of move towards this danger and see, what can I do to help it out? And then just sit right where I'm at there.
Your head just above, just high enough to see over the ledge as this seemingly pandemonium from this other room goes down. We then move over to the the ogre zombie that had been bullying our dear friend, losing sight of Jeff as he passed around the crystal. Well, roughly as he turned the corner because he's decided to hide. The ogre zombie comes rushing here into the room. Just kind of rushing to that point, kind of surveying the room, not seemingly interested in attacking the wyvern. It then makes eye contact with Elaine and proceeds to use its dash action to close the distance. You see it just beating down as it like makes eye contact with you and proceeds to rush at you. And you're now surrounded by a wyvern and an ogre zombie. Make things worse.
I really like the other room. Where's the turtle?
And speaking of, the other one that had just opened the door, basically like the Kool-Aid man, proceeds to make its time into here.
Yo, what?
30. Oh, yeah! 45, 50. And you're now fully surrounded by 2 ogre zombies and a wyvern. I'm sorry, donations just give DMs fun times. I'm sorry, but you walked yourself into a hole with that one.
That's what you get.
That's okay. I wasn't the first one dead. We're good.
Hope to God you get your turn before any of those do, because you're gone.
Wait, am I dead or am I just unconscious?
You're just unconscious right now. Nobody's finished you yet, so it still follows the rules of someone finishing you off. And technically, Josh gave you advantage, so you can re-roll a death save. And don't worry, there's other things planned. We'll get back to it. Well, it's a good thing, because it would have been a critical failure, because it automatically rolls your death save. So if you roll another d20 for me. That was better. You succeed instead of taking 2 failures. You're just laying there, just rippling on the ground, and you see before you the most tragic thing as ogre zombies, a wyvern, and all this are jumping towards the person who just made you succumb to sickness, and you let out a small chuckle. As Karma is a bitch.
I would like to use wholeness of body when I can heal myself.
Wait, does that
doesn't require chi?
So you can as soon as you're no longer unconscious. I was just kind of giving you the role play as that goes. So the moment you can get back up, you got it. I've got something planned, but you got to make it a little bit longer. You got to make it to the 5th round, so don't worry. Jeff, you're just surveyed all of these monsters pass you, running towards a figure on the other side of the room that seemingly downed the poor barbarian. From your perception, because you were in a bit of a panic, he seemingly is dying or dead. I would say from what you've seen in your panic, you have no motivation to go and finish him off. Because he seemingly is succumbing to a stinger, various cloud. It was hell in there. What do you do?
Did I see that other ogre bust through?
Oh, you saw them both. I mean, all intents and purposes, Jeff has a bit of some wet leggings going on right now.
All right, so let's move here. That's 30. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dash action and kind of just kind of chill right there. Yeah.
All right, cool. Elaine, as you see these figures surround you, you don't see anything. Actually, you have no fucking clue. You have no clues. The invisible figure is gone. Nobody knew. The only person who is aware of his presence is laying on the ground dying. All right, that moves over to Junkrat.
I'm gonna go pee.
Your mic still has no work.
I know. I
Okay.
thought I fixed it, but I didn't. It worked for like 2 seconds. Ricky, can you reshare the map for me, please?
If you click on images and maps on the right side,
Okay.
and then it's the dungeon one. Dungeon
Okay.
complex.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I restarted my computer and it worked for like 2 seconds, and then I decided it wanted to fucking suck my dick. Okay.
Dude.
Let's see here. Meow. I
Fuck
would
you,
like.
Elaine. I see what you're fucking doing, you piece of shit. Anyways, continue.
What?
Nothing?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing.
It's a coincidence.
I
Don't
would
get mad at
like.
me.
I would like to do Witch Bolt on the bay.
On the Wyvern? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, Witch Bolt on there, and it's the spell save DC, but I don't know. And on each of your turns or days, you can actually do what to talk about.
So, if you click on the display, click to actions, and once you have actions, you can cast
Damn it!
just this bolt of energy, and the Wyvern just perhaps flapping its wings just a little too wide. It goes surprisingly not hitting anything in the middle.
Oh, I usually do it on action, so I thought I had it on there. Whoopsie. Anyway, okay, well, that fucking didn't work. And then I'm gonna go hide. Bye! That's it.
They're so focused on Elaine that one could say that they have no idea that you were there anyways.
Woo!
Did you use your cunning action to actually hide, though? Also,
Yeah.
Okay, so roll stealth for me, just to make sure.
Hold on. 24.
Oh, you're gone.
Okay, bye!
All right. That moves back to Elaine, who is currently in the world's worst four-way.
I don't like being this close to people. I cast Thunderwave. Oh shit, that should be targeting everyone in a 15-foot zone around me.
Okay. Let me roll their saves. What is that?
It is a Constitution saving throw. DC 16.
One
So the-
crit failed.
The Wyvern failed 2 from the look of it. It rolled a 14. And Sasquatch, I'm sorry. You're within 15 feet. You gotta roll 1 too. Hey man, it was my plan of getting out. I didn't think I'd be surrounded.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's 10 feet, right?
Yeah, 10 feet.
One stays. It got 2 of them out. The Wyvern kind of ripples back. The other one does as well. The Ogre Zombie 1. Now roll for damage.
Okay, I am targeting that one.
You can target whatever one it is.
So it's 3 damage.
It didn't hit me.
So it
did.
does half damage, but it was 3
I
damage,
actually
so I'm not
fixed
going to
it
say
this
it
time.
kills you. It just, the energy hits you.
Gotcha.
You just like put your finger in a socket.
Let's jumpstart my heart again.
Yeah.
You would have had to, for it to be a final blow, you would have had to do a little bit more damage than 1.
And then I do have a question for you, Ricky. If I cast a Misty Step, since it is a teleport, does it grant an opportunity attack?
No.
Okay, I'm casting Misty Step, and I'm getting the fuck out of this bitch.
You seemingly vanish. I'm gonna roll perception on the only one that would have seen where you have gone. I saw nothing, dude. You just
Hell yeah.
disappeared.
I'm gonna turn to the turtle. It's pretty scary in there. I don't know if you want to go in there. And I'm gonna use my movement to press myself up against the wall right here.
Okay.
And that will be it for me.
Duly noted. And that moves us on to the next turn, which that's the Wyvern. It only as it kind of is looking around, it turns and sees Rifnar because you're just kind of in the peripheral vision. Flies down to there, and
See, I told you it's scary in there.
You see what you bring? What type of things you bring in here, eh? You know? This will not stand, I say. Not a good time.
and it takes its 4 attacks at you.
Oh dear. I am Rifnar. Hold my armor, please.
2 have now hit, and the important one missed. Okay, that's good. That stinger one's the one you want to look out for. You see as it comes flying in, you're just kind of prepared for it. You go to shoulder it, and as that happens, the claws drag down your shell, doing nothing. But as you realize, the second bit of claws drag up your chest, and you feel them rippling through your flesh. And as you're starting to reel, the mouth just bears down on you, and you feel the stinger attempt to hit your shell, but it does not seem to actually make its way through and do any damage. Did not feel good.
Thank you.
No, it did not. Did not feel. And like I said, this will not stand. I believe this is my turn now, eh?
Stand. Then it does move to your turn.
So I look at the Wyvern, and I look at him, and I look at Miss Furbong that came in and just poofed in and just brought all this chaos. And let me just say, you really pissed me off, so I'm gonna rage. And good old man is going to get all angry and rage up. So Rifnar is now raged, may I say, raging.
Perfect.
As he is now raging, he is going to attack Wyvern, who just was so unkind to hit him with so much.
Okay.
So we're gonna control me here. I keep messing up with the targeting. There we go.
You're good. Not targeted yet. Now you're targeted.
There we go. All right. So we're gonna take 2 strikes at the Wyvern.
Okay. Oh, so close. Roll again.
Is that it? Did it hit?
It hits, yeah.
Yes. Do you want me to roll both hits first?
Yeah, roll both hits first, and then we can know.
Okay. Whoop.
And that one hits as well. Got a low AC on this one. So you can roll both your attacks. Nice. One more. And then we had +2 for the rage damage. Or is it +3 at this point? Maybe +3.
Yeah, +3.
Okay. So that's another +6 on top of that. Add that to it. All right. So as you see it, as it's rippling back at you, like, and you're just kind of pounding into the chest with your great axe, just over and over again as you're screaming. Blood is flying on your face. Pretty gory affair. And as you look up, it's looking kind of beaten, but it's a big old wyvern. It's kind of still reeling from it. Still holding on. Still got a bit of HP.
So I am in my angry fit. I'm going to yell out for Miss Furblong and say, "Hey, Miss Furblong, I think I got a good couple of hits over here. Really pissed me off, I tell you. So why don't you just finish the dang thing off, eh? kill this thing. It's just annoying. I don't like it.
All right. That ends Rifnar's turn. We then move to both ogre zombies. They see the Wyvern running into the other room. And they just stand there. I just don't really know what to do. All right, that's their turn. We then move back to Oleth, who fails, seeing as you don't have another inspiration. That puts you at even, but you did make it to round 5, and I like to keep things interesting. By the grace of the gods in the ethereal plane, as you're fading in and out, a voice just, get back up. And you are gifted by the grace of gods with 5 HP. But that is your turn.
Okay.
So as long as nobody fucks you over like one of those ogres. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it fun. You're just gonna get owned by those ogres. Go. What do you want to do?
Okay.
You were prone,
my
so you just
ability
have to use
first-
half your movement to get up. But
all right, that's fine. I want to use wholeness of body to heal myself for a third of my HP back.
okay.
Wait, let me start hit point equal to 3 times my level.
So that's
Level am I?
18. So you're level 6, so it'd be 18 hit points.
Yep. Yeah, I get 18 back. And then I'm just going to move. I still have 15 I can move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would
so
be just half your movement.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try and move as away from them as I can right now.
FYI, you can cross through the middle there. There is no statue there anymore.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Okay. Just thought I'd let you know. You
Yep,
saw a
and that's-
shit show as you woke up. You just saw a wyvern flying out. Lots going on.
I'm just gonna crawl over here. Can I see? Out of character, can I see the rogue or no? They're stealth, right?
They were stealth, and you're still reeling, and they rolled very well. So I'd say they're very hard pressed, buried behind that. You can't see.
Okay, I'm just gonna wake up and be like, where did it go?
All right.
And I'm just gonna crawl away. I'm not messing with it.
Reeling from the blows, you kind of make your way. And at that time, it turns back to Jeff's turn. And just as a DM, I'm going to point out, just going to let you know, it's the person who lands the last blow on the boss that wins. So, you do you. But, you know, I still think it's hilarious that Jeff is just gone this entire time.
Well, I'm gonna move and dash. Like, let's say I come here and I see stuff.
Yep.
Okay, I see where they are, so I can just kind of get on up here. I believe that's 60. I think.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna chill here.
That was 45 from where you're at.
It was?
Yeah, I allow you to count diagonal, so that's...
Oh, 45? Okay.
You can move diagonal in my campaign, so...
I'll just sit there then.
Okay, you're walking by. I would normally ask for like a check to see if you could hear that, but there's a lot going on in that room. And his footsteps, despite the fact he's running, it is not the loudest thing going on. There's ogres, there's a wyvern. It's hard to tell what's going on right now. Speaking of, that moves us back to Junkrat.
Sorry, I just took a bite of my food.
Oh wow, your mic's back. Hey!
Yeah, I fixed it. It was user error. I'm just I forgot I changed something on another thing, and that's why it wasn't working. Anyway, I saw where the wyvern went. Why? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you could. I'd say you could see it.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry, Mage just has.
It's hard to miss a giant lumbering flying figure.
So I am
making its
gonna
way.
use Mage. It has the zoomies, and he is going crazy. Okay. Momo. I'm gonna use my cutting action and dash, toward where the big spooky ribbon is.
Okay.
Oh, I don't even. Anyway. And I am going to. Bobby? Alright. And then I am going to. Use my daggers at it.
Okay.
Throw it.
Okay.
Merp.
That
22.
hits.
Okay. And so then I magically, plop right here. And then here's the first attack.
By the way,
8.
that first one was stealth because it was not aware of your presence.
Oh! So do I get doubles?
You also get a roll to see if you got a crit.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, it
So
almost was.
close.
It almost
That
was.
was
It was
so
like
Oh,
2
good
seconds.
God. All right.
It was like 20. Just kidding.
And you have 3d6 bonus damage, I believe.
Yeah, so
even
here's
more.
one.
Well, that's your original damage. Roll both of your original damage before we figure that out. Let me just double check. Yep, still 3d6. 46 will be level 7.
Okay.
So, rolled both their damage. And now roll 3d6, and then I'll add that to it.
Wait, what?
3d6.
So 3d6, so we're not counting this other one.
We're counting
an
both of
accident.
those. You're getting an additional 3d6 for your stealth.
Oh, we're counting both of these?
Yes, you rolled, you
Oh.
hit both times. It doesn't
Okay,
do
cool.
for both. You're not getting 66, but you're...
No. I thought I was just rolling that second one for the first one to see if I got a crit. This wasn't my second attack, was it?
Oh. Just roll for your second attack then, I guess.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll keep it. 17.
Same thing anyway. All right.
Okay,
We'll
so
just count that
the
second
first
damage.
is 8, and then the second damage is 9, and then I just need to do 3d6.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
Is it plus the 6 or just the d6?
Just the d6.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So that's what, 18.
Already added all to it.
26. Cool.
You are now standing not necessarily inside it right there. You're probably about there as you reel back down from the back of the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Or the wyvern.
Yeah. Did that last 3d6 count on there? Because I didn't roll it from
I already
the
added the
damage.
damage.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just double checking. Sorry.
I got you. I don't know how much movement you have
Can I-
left. 5, 15.
Yeah, because I only used 30 to get up here, technically.
Technically it'd be 25 because you could have gone diagonal.
Yeah, 25, whatever.
Mhm.
And can I just move back then?
You could use your cunning action to disengage, but I don't know how far you can go. How much is your movement? What, 35?
25.
Yeah, you can move 10 feet and use cunning action to disengage.
Yeah, I did.
All right, there you are. That moves us back to Elaine.
I'm pretty scared right now. So I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Which bolt? The second bolt or first bolt?
What?
Bad joke. Go on.
Get it? Witch bolt?
Fuck!
Witch bolt is not having good luck tonight.
Nope.
Seeing
Witch bolt earlier.
after
It's trash.
you're kind of generally targeting at it, but you see this flash of a figure land and like drag its dagger in and just kind of repeatedly stab at it and then jump off and disappear. As you do that, you kind of shoot wide.
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement just to back myself up to that corner,
Okay.
and that will be the end of my turn.
Hey, was that on purpose, Furblock lady? Hey, you,
I didn't mean for it to go wide.
He's saying this right now as the woman's like, and just starts to lash out at you.
It's still here, eh? It's gonna come at me. Just letting you know.
Hey, maybe in a minute.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh, that's a critical.
Does wait a minute. Does he have to do a deception check about lying to him?
I'm not lying.
Oh,
If he wants to do an insight, that's on him, but that's on his turn if he wants to take that time. Let's see, that was a critical and a miss. That one would have been the critical, so that's another 10 damage, but it's halved. So that would have been 24 or cut in half, so that'd be 12 damage. So let me subtract 12 from you there.
Oh, thank goodness I went rage.
That's the thing, is you have some of the most tanky skin here, so and then the claws. Sorry. Oh, I screwed myself, so it's fine. Count that as 5. So 5 less damage than what it was. So you're still surprisingly, despite this gigantic wyvern just relenting on you, you're not allowing that stinger to actually make its way and make contact, which is the one save you need to make. And you're kind of reeling from the blasts, and you're watching these awful things, and you saw this little glowing red blip for a moment, and the dragon just, or the wyvern, as it's rippling back. But that's about as much as you caught, as you're just getting this unrelenting blows on you. And then we move over to your turn.
So we're gonna, let me set you straight here, Mr. Wyvern, sir. You have taken a few blows at me, and I've taken a few blows at you, and very much this does not seem like a good agreement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this argument here with my trusty axe here. It ends the conversation here right now. So I'm going to swing this sucker at you, and we're gonna call this here, eh? So let me throw you at you.
That one hits.
And our second attack.
That one hits as well.
Let's do it twice, baby, eh?
Yeah.
Whoa! Wrong way. That didn't register. Hold on.
You're good. It's the yeeting of the dice. That one sinks in. Now roll for the second one.
Oh, are you serious now, eh?
Ugh. Oh, that was a 1. So just flashing out, just continually slamming your battle axe into the gut of the beast. Now you're starting to see some of the intestines start to fall out. It's looking pretty beat at this point.
So at this point, as I see it still standing, I'm going to look at the wyvern and say, well, apparently the conversation is still not over. Apparently you're still standing. But whatever flashy red light was there, that would be nice. Come in. Or Miss Verblong, please come back over here to finish something off, please.
I'm gonna be trying stuff. Just you hold on.
All right. And I'm very much gonna believe where I'm at and end my turn here. Yeah.
All right. That moves us over to the ogre, who can see Junkrat and a crawling Oleth. I'm gonna roll here because I don't want to pick on anybody. And odds are Lexi, evens are Sasquatch, and I'm sorry, honey, that's on you. And it rushes over to you.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
While this is happening, my character's gonna be like, thank God.
It sees
to try harder than that to
the
touch
light.
me.
Uncanny dodge, doesn't that do? It's into something after their attack.
Halvesies.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me tell you exactly what it does. There it
I
is.
don't remember everything in the book, so.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction
It's
to have the
okay.
attacks.
It went wide, and you have an attack of opportunity on that poor son of a
Oh,
bitch.
heck yeah, bitch. You thought you
You
could
rolled
kill
one.
me, and then I go...
Roll the 1.
Beep, beep. 21?
That hits. Roll for damage. That's on the Wyvern. That was on the Wyvern.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
One.
There we go.
All right.
I...
I got it. I got it all fixed up.
Okay, cool. I targeted it late.
It's okay. All right. And that's its turn. The other one, I'm gonna roll a d4. Odds Lexi, evens Oleth. Oh, sorry, honey. The numbers are in his favor, surprisingly. It is
Okay.
unable to squeeze around that crystal though. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It takes its dash to close you off here. That's its turn.
And I can't use Uncanny Dodge.
I can't hit you because it had to take its action to close the distance. So
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Thank you.
that moves to Oleth, who just watched these ogres surround this tiny little creature, and you have no idea what's going on from the other side.
Literally, I'm 3'2".
Tiny little gnome lady. That puts us back at Oleth.
I was typing.
You're good.
Okay, so now, can I do a perception check to see if I can see Jeff?
Roll. You
I
can
got something
roll a
planned.
perception check, and we'll see how it goes.
I got something planned here.
Now wait a minute.
You don't see Jeff.
All right,
I had to roll a lot higher than a 10.
I'm gonna take my happy ass. This door open?
Yep. Disappears.
I'm fucking gone. I was just like, they won't help me. I'm not helping them. I'm out.
Where the fuck out, dog?
You do have your dash action, by the way, if you want to run further.
You damn right. All right, one.
Gone. You see as Oleth just ripples out of there, Jeff. Speaking of, gotta get rid of that unconscious effect there. Jeff, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do something now. So I'm gonna move there,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use the cantrip acid splash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go for that ogre thing, and also Junkrat, since she's 5 feet or within 5 feet of him. So what do I do? Just click cast.
Yeah, select both of them and then click the cast button.
I don't know if I selected them or not.
On yours, it's not showing selected for either.
Do you
have
are you
ogre
control
zombie?
clicking?
There you go. Now
There
you
we
got
go.
both of them.
Alright, so cast.
And the first one on the ogre zombie is a failure. Actually, for some reason, it rolled it twice. Oh, their saves. Never mind. Good.
Yeah.
The Junkrat succeeds. So,
I only get halvesies. Is what it says? Is that what's saying?
think on acid splash.
It's 2d6 because I'm higher than level 5.
Oh, so just select the ogre zombie. So unselect. Yeah, you got it. Then just roll it on the
think-
ogre zombie. Yeah, 'cause she just succeeded, so she doesn't take any of it.
Oh, sweet sauce, baby.
You vanishing woman, you.
Oh, wait, I don't think I did it right.
It's all right. I can just apply the damage.
Well, I'm
You-
out of invisibility now because I cast that.
Yeah. So now you just appear, but fortunately for you, nobody's currently looking your direction
Oh, I'm sure
because
that-
Oleth is gone. He can't see you, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, from his position, he can definitely not see you. But that acid lands, and that hits that ogre. Alrighty. Cool. Anything else on your turn?
Let's see, where was I?
I think you took like 20 feet of movement to get to where you were.
All right, well then I'll just kind of do that.
Kind of hide behind the crystal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We then move over to Junkrat, who is currently surrounded by 2 lumbering ogre zombies.
I'm gonna use the dagger at the wyvern to try and teleport away.
Oh wow! Brilliant battle play here. So, roll to attack. See if it hits.
Oh shit! Why did I roll twice?
We'll count the first one.
16.
All right, that hits.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Right now you're targeting the ogre zombie, so just control F to like ogre zombie one.
Am I not? Oh, let's see. Okay, cool. I'm just.
All right, you teleport over,
Okay. Whoop.
and now you're and roll for damage really quick. This one is not sneak attack because.
Yeah. 7.
All right, now roll your second attack.
And then boop. Swear to you, 18.
That one hits. Pretty much near impossible for you to hit or miss because you have a +9.
Oh.
All right. You guys all see as you turn around from the ogre zombies and you throw your dagger and it lands in the back of its head. And as you appear behind it holding the dagger, you pull it back out and you stab at it. How do you finish the wyvern from above?
So I throw it and I aim at its head, and then I teleport at the top of its head, and then I take the dagger out and I stab it in the eye and hold on to it. I don't know if it has horns, but I'm holding on to something that is on its head. Its ear, its horn, I don't know. And I'm like, ah!
As you're digging the blade deeper and deeper, you just feel the eyeball finally pop, and then as you twist the dagger a little bit, you just hear as it collapses down, almost landing on top of poor Rifnar. Roll a dexterity save for me, Rifnar.
Oh, that's the worst stat there. Oh, come on now. All right. Oh boy, -1. This is not gonna be good. Oh!
You
Nat
are
20.
able to move out of the way as the wyvern slides into the pool with Junkrat standing on top of it. As that happens, both ogre zombies just fall to ash.
And I scream, victory!
That's how you end the conversation right there, I tell you. That was a good slide there.
In your hands, as you fall, as the wyvern starts to disintegrate, you find a wooden staff. One that is ornate in nature, has swirls etched around it, and you see the spot for a crystal where the branches would have otherwise entwined around a gem of some sort. And there's a vacant slot. As you look around, you turn around, and Rifnar, as you're starting to gather yourself, you grab the staff. Junkrat.
Do I?
You grab the staff that is now sitting in the
do.
ground. As you
Ooh,
touch
what's
it,
this?
I need everyone else in the campaign to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Can we use my advantage here that was gifted to me?
If you have advantage.
I accidentally rolled.
Not that it matters. You don't need to use
Oh,
it
actually, never mind.
because you roll a nat 20.
Wait, what?
Well, I did a check instead of a save. Let me.
It's all right. You got a nat 20. I'm fine taking that. You're good.
Wait, he didn't get a nat 20. He got 19.
Oh,
got
shoot.
11
My bad.
plus-
I was looking at the old one.
You're good.
Oh, well, it's still 11, but it's 17.
I mean, you're good. All right. The rest of you, as you pick this up, the dungeon starts to shake. Just as that happens, you feel a magic energy emerge from the ground. You see faintly as these hands are crawling up your legs and grabbing at you. You feel almost as if as they're grabbing you, claws are sinking into you. You all sustain You all sustain 17 points of damage.
Is that halved with my rage?
No, this is like psychic damage.
Okay.
Good ask though.
Damn.
I'm dead.
I think we're all dead.
Can I use shield? Can I tell it to stop?
Rifnar does not take any of the damage. The rest of you take it. Elaine, as you look over Junkrat, you turn around, you see Elaine, the little hands clawing at her, and as one digs into her stomach, starts ripping out her intestines, and the other one reaches up and grabs at her heart. What are the last words for Elaine?
I knew that room was a bad idea.
As that happens, you feel the life essence drain from you as your heart is just squished in the palm of this invisible hand. And as that happens, your body drops, your skin immediately diminishes, and you are nothing but a sack of bones on the ground of a dungeon as your body is starting to be slowly dragged into the pit that you walked into. That leaves Oleth, Jeff, and Rifnar. All of you, despite even your save, Rifnar, your desire is to get the scepter from Junkrat. And every turn you need to have that save, or else you take the same amount of damage. Okay? I didn't expect this many people to be alive at the end. It's usually a bit easier when it's just one, but this many people still being alive is pretty surprising. Junkrat, that was your turn. Elaine, you are dead. The Wyvern is gone. Ogre zombies are now gone. Rifnar, you are reeling from it, and you turn and see Junkrat. And those hands are still clawing at you. You're just not succumbing to the damage yet.
Well, this is a very uncomfortable situation here, and I am not happy about it. So I'm continuing on my rage, and I am going to move towards this lady who just caused this ruckus.
Okay.
And say, I apologize for your inconvenience, but you are going to have to pay the consequences there. And I am going to knock her down with 2 attacks.
Okay.
So
Uncanny dodge.
let's see.
I'm gonna hit you. No.
No.
So here is the first attack.
That hits.
And the second attack. Whoa.
Okay.
That does not register. Hold.
Oh, that for sure hits. And when you use Uncanny Dodge, you can choose which one you use it on to half the damage. So.
I don't care. The first one.
Okay. So you only take 6 damage on the first one.
Here's the second one. Ooh.
Okay.
All right. As you dig into her leg and then you reel back and you go at it again. They both hit. The first one, as she kind of dodges out of the way, it doesn't seem to sink in as far as you had intended. But with that, I need you to take another Constitution saving throw to end your turn. This time you didn't succeed. DC's 18, bud.
Bud. Oh.
That's another 15 points of damage to you. That puts you you're starting to feel it. As they're starting to dig their claws into your legs. You see him just reeling from it. And despite his calm composure, you see him almost foaming at the mouth, staring at you. That's his turn. We then move to Oleth, who you don't even really know what happened. You just have these hands clawing at you, and you're aware that there is some sort of object you need coming from a room behind you. That's all your desire is.
Oh god, what the fuck are these hands? Don't touch me. I'm gonna try and outrun the hands because since I don't know anything that's going on, so I'm just gonna run and dash.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna. That's it. Yeah.
All right. And that same thing happens. Roll a Constitution save for me. Ooh! You're able to lose them for a second. They catch up to you, but they weren't able to deal any damage. And you finally, as you're panting as you get there, you see Rifnar and you see the staff that your desire wants, being held by Junkrat.
Is that a turtle?
Oh, hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. Same hands over here.
I'm just gonna wave back. Bye.
And then we move to Jeff.
That's a big dude that just kind of ran down and arms were like
Yep.
coming after
The same arms that are biting at you, basically, ripping your flesh.
Okay. Maybe if I kill him, they'll go to him instead. Yeah, so he's okay. All right. Let's see. We're
Sees
just
a guy
gonna
running from hands. Let's kill him.
we're gonna do acid splash again.
You failed to save.
Did he fail or did I
He
succeed?
failed. That's a cast. Yeah, so it's a save. So they failed.
Wait, 1, 2.
So just this cloud
Wow.
comes up as this acid just peppers your back, and you feel it start to burn. But it's not as much as what you're used to. I mean, you just succumb to a bunch of scraping. It's almost like water under the bridge at this point. But
I was like, oh, the hands are back. I was gonna start patting my back.
yeah, you feel the acid burn, but it's almost like you threw it too far. So some of it went wide. You see some of the stone eroding, but with that, I need another Constitution save from you there.
I don't want to do it.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
God, some good rolls from you guys right now. Alrighty. Still in it.
Hey, go get him.
That moves to Junkrat. Right now you are I mean, you could throw it at disadvantage from this point. Just letting you know.
I could what?
You could throw the dagger with disadvantage.
Oh, I'm not throwing anything. I'm running away. I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge to disengage, and we'll save him right here because it's in the middle.
Okay.
And then I will. Do we have any potions in inventory or no?
Nope, not this time.
Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna. So I use cutting. Oh, I use cutting action. So I use cutting action, which is an extra, and then from right here, I am going to cast silent image, where I in front, like right there.
Where?
Hold on.
Just move your body where it was. I know where you were.
Right here. Ah! Oh my god. Right. Fuck. Balls. Why is it? Okay, right here.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's gonna be a dragon.
I wonder, can you cast something that big with silent image?
Yeah, it has to be no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Okay, so it's just a small little dragon. Roll perception for me, Rifnar.
Let's see, which one's perception?
It's under your skills tab.
Skills. And then you should go down to perception.
And then there's a little dice grabby box, so a plus.
A little grabby dice box.
I see it.
Yeah, that's clearly an illusion.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, my mace. Oh, that's not my fact.
Yeah, it's this dead silent dragon that just pops into existence in front of you.
I should have done something else. Oh well.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Who throws a dragon into the middle of the room?
Honestly.
Honestly.
Do I see this now?
This is blasphemy.
Oh yeah, you would have seen the dragon
everybody
too.
can
Roll
see
a
it.
perception check there from you.
All right.
And Jeff, you do the same thing, but roll with disadvantage because you're so fucking far away.
Ugh.
11.
That's a dragon right there, Oleth. There's a dragon. I don't know why that appeared.
Shit.
It's a fucking dragon. And then Jeff, you roll perception with disadvantage.
Me? Oh god.
Yeah,
okay.
you can see into that room. It's just far as fuck away.
All right, so perception, eh?
Yep. Roll it
All right.
twice, we'll take the lower.
There's 1. There's 2. Okay.
Fail.
You're right at the cusp. From here, you don't really know. You just saw a dragon appear, but that's not the weirdest shit you've seen in this dungeon.
But it's silent though, so it's not like going rah and stuff.
Yeah, it's not, but at the same time,
Oh shit, I have
Who
this.
knows?
Fuck.
you don't really know. You just see a dragon. You would assume it would be louder, but you can't really make up what happened here from your distance. Anyways,
Is that the same? No, that's not the same one.
I used disengage.
Yep.
Never mind. I was like, I want to use cutting action and hide, but that's not possible. Okay.
it's a turn. And we move over to Rifnar, who just saw a fake dragon appear in front of him.
So, as I've seen this and going on and seeing illusions, I tell you, this turtle is very mad and upset. Very, very upset. So not only are we raging, but I am going to be doing reckless attacks on this wonderful person
There
that
you
is
go.
causing so much
That's the
harm.
dragon's right there.
So I'm just going to walk right through this illusion that I know.
Yeah,
Come
she
straight
Okay,
up
walks
to
right
the
through.
woman.
Oleth, your perception wasn't the greatest, but you just saw the turtle walk right through it. So it broke the illusion.
Oh,
Damn it.
so we're after the short one.
I used uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So with reckless attacks, I get
Good.
advantage on
Yep.
both attacks. So I'm going to go ahead and...
That still gives
So when
me
you're rolling the
half
attack,
damage.
click the advantage button in the bottom left. So if you click
Yep.
that and then you drag your attack roll in, it'll automatically apply it.
You get advantage with recklessness? God
Yep.
damn it.
That also means you get advantage on attacks against him if you survive.
Oh,
That hits.
what?
Okay, and here's my second attack as well.
Plus 10?
Oh, I forgot to throw another dice.
Roll
Hold
one
on,
more.
Sorry. One more.
Still would have hit. Yeah, would have hit. Either way,
Okay.
roll for damage on both.
I have these on the first one.
Okay.
Damn, your dice are just going everywhere.
6 damage.
And second.
Please, for the love of God.
For the sake of brevity here, the first one slides in as you dash, and then you kind of back into the wall. The second one is going for the kill. What are your last words, Junkrat?
Am I died or dying?
You're dying. For the sake of brevity, I'm sorry.
What the fuck? I forgot I had a thing that would heal me.
I'm sorry.
I'm mad at myself.
I'm so sorry.
Damn it! That's all I said.
All right, as that
Do I
happens.
This is bullshit.
Do I see him killing her?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna cheer him on. Go, Turtle Man!
As the axe comes in, you collide with her chest and you
You
slam
said
it
we
against
win
the
if
stone.
we kill the Wyvern. You
Yeah,
guys.
this is
Back up.
fucking content. Who cares? And it digs into the wall. And I mean, technically, they all rolled really well in their saves. I put an 18 DC, so you know they could have all
They're
died.
all trash.
And you could
for
have,
me.
when you disengaged, thrown your dagger and fucked his shit up. But you know, let bygones be bygones. But anyways, as he pulls the blade out, she shrumps to the ground, and there's the staff.
You said I had disadvantage. Why would I do that?
When you do it
And
up close, you could have disengaged and then threw it.
Oh, I did you.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm not here to
God.
play your character for you, dog. Anyways, as you're
and
laying there
it's,
cold and dead
You're
in the
trash.
ground, Rifnar, you see the staff. What do you do?
I realize that this is the staff I've been looking for in my journeys and excitingly pick it up and say, I came for what I came for.
As he picks it up and dons it as the new owner, the hands that were grabbing at you disappear immediately, and the rest of you alive roll another save for Constitution as it exchanges hands.
Oh no.
That's not good. That's not good either.
Oh, don't do it, dummy. Don't do it, dummy.
Roll ones.
You all take 5 damage. Oh, thank God.
As this happens, Oleth, the hands are grabbing up. It was 27 points of damage. The hands are climbing up, and one grabs you from the behind your head, and both the fingers dig into your eye sockets, and the other one grabs you by your jaw. I don't know if you guys have played Last of Us, but have you seen a death animation of Joel as his head just gets ripped apart? Yeah, it's that. It's pretty graphic and gory as Oleth meets his fate. Jeff.
You're dead too, bud.
Yep. As that happens, you're watching as his head gets ripped apart, and right as soon as you're about to panic and run, because that's all you've done this this fight today, you feel the pee and other feces evacuating your bowels, and as that happens, you look down and you see the hands as they grab at your jaw, and one hand just starts shoving into your mouth, and as it breaks the bone, and Jeff slumps to the ground brutally with viscera decorating the ground. And as that happens, the dungeon comes to a cold stop.
Hey, what happened to the guy that was cheering me on? Oh, jeez. Oh. I'm sorry, Fred. I did not know that was... Oh, I'm sorry.
As you begin to look around the room, you see the bodies being dragged by the invisible hands, just pulling them into the pit that you're standing next to, as all of their bodies are slowly slumped into the ground.
Oof.
You then see from where you came in, there is now an open door, and you see daylight emitting from it.
Well, as I decide to move out and head out, I look at the bodies and I say, I will always remember the people I came across, specifically the nice fur-blonde lady that was so trying to help me along the way. May the blessings come upon her as, you know, she goes on to the other side. As for the rest of you, I really am sorry I didn't know you all too well, but best of luck on the other side, and may peace be the journey to you all, okay?
He continues, and as you get through the, as Rifnar gets up through the doorway, he's greeted by a familiar couple of figures. There stood across from him is a familiar face from our previous arena or battle royale. Tinker is sitting there, waiting. Did you make your way through the whole thing? And the moment you walked through the doorway, it kind of disappeared.
Yeah, it was, I would tell you, it was a very interesting thing, I tell you.
Well, did you get what you're looking for there?
Oh, and I show him the staff. I'm like, oh yeah, found it right here. And I gotta say, happy journeys, but yeah, never want to fucking do that again. That was a nightmare, I tell you.
Yeah, it's a pretty fine stick. But, hey, you know, we made it. So, you want to head back, get some dinner?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
And that, folks, is where we'll end tonight's D&D Battle Royale. Big thank you to all of you fighting. Apologies for the rule changes at the end. I thought it'd be more fun for entertainment to have you guys kind of fight over it. I did not expect as many people to survive 4d10 in damage at the end there, but some of you did not take any damage until the last part, and the hands started ripping you apart. So it was an interesting one. Fantastic.
GG,
Did you guys have fun?
GG.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
All right. Sometimes the cards just play that way, man. That's sometimes it's luck of the draw.
The fun thing about all of D&D is I know Papa was gonna mess with me in real life, and I had to just play the stupid character. So, oh man,
I was thinking about it. I had Hold Person and was really debating on casting it on you, just so you had to stay there and get hit by the Wyvern.
My intelligence is 6 - 2, so I just wanted to play the big dumb guy who hits things.
You killed the dragon by yourself anyway.
I tried.
Yeah, you did. I mean, easily the most damage. It was 180 HP, and you did 70 of it right off the bat. Like, you dealt almost half the damage, so that's commendable. And then everybody else kind of picked it up, and then Junkrat stole it at the end after what, 2 attacks? You did like 50 damage. That was a good amount. And then fucking the Furbolg, who couldn't hit a fucking thing to save her life.
Except
God
for
damn,
Thunderwave.
dude, these battle royales, fuck my dice rolls, dude.
I'm surprised you didn't cast Raise Dead on the pit.
I was thinking about it. I saw the cast time as an action or a full minute though, and as soon as the skeletons came up, I was like, fuck, don't have time for that.
Hey, sometimes it plays that way.
Yeah.
And I apologize, Junkrat, for the sudden turn on it. But, we got to the end. I thought it'd be more fun to have you guys play oddball for a minute.
It is what it is. It's fine. I still won.
Hey, at the end of the day, we all won because we got to be blessed by Dano's Rifnar making it out alive. Because let's be honest, the rest of the characters are kind of trash assholes.
Hello, my
But Rifnar is a blessing upon the world. So
I gotta say, this was just on a side note. This was a dream for me coming true. I've always wanted to do a public Twitch D&D, so thank you for having me on board. Like, this was an absolute blast. I fucking loved it. Thank you.
of course, man, love having you. I'm happy that everybody had fun, and I'm sorry to those of you who lost, but it's all in good fun. And guess what? Next week, a lot of you will actually be able to work together. And
next week, you're just trash all the time.
Yeah, you're just all just trash. Nat ones.
I honestly wish I could see Jeff right there because I wanted to throw him at one of the ogres. Because I know he wouldn't have been able to overpower me with strength or dex. So I was like, please let me see him.
And then you rolled, what, an 8? It was like a 10 on an invisible creature, and I'm like...
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I don't see anything, I'm out.
It was a bunch of... some tragic rolls, some good rolls tonight. Like, there was some mad rolls. And some thankful ones. Let's be honest, Rifnar would have been dead a long time ago if either of those stingers had landed. Because that poison damage would have messed you up,
fucking
dude.
lucky son of a bitch.
Yep.
Your shell saved you.
It was a good chill, I tell you. Good chill of a time.